Capricorn, welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robyn. And Capricorn, today let's do a what's next in love style reading. Let's see what's next in love, Cap. Let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what we tap. Well, hello to this engagement ring which has just popped up. What's up? Okay, so engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, complete union. We got passion, insane chemistry, liking each other, having fun. Sounds to me like someone might be getting engaged, or if you haven't met this person yet, you're going to meet someone there's very strong chemistry with that you go marry. If you don't want to get married, that's cool. Common law, just life partner, just the person you're going to grow old with. So let's talk about it. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see the situation. Well, I'm just going to throw the cards around. But look what I threw around. Let me just take my cards here. Hold on, Capricorn. The Empress is spit out. These ones I'm not taking because, well, that's what I'm being told to do. But we have the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. That's what needed to come out. Golly gee. This is like being giddy in love. This is, hold on. Hold on, what I do to my deck here. What I do to my deck. Okay. Let's get it upright. Let's get it upright. Let's get into the reading. I'm jumbled. I'm clumsy. Maybe someone's clumsy in love here. Someone's fallen in love. We got Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is like there's no questions. Like there's nobody like this. The Queen of Cups. This is I surrender to my feelings, baby. I know that there's no one like you. And they know there's no one like you, Cappy. You found Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why is she upside down? We gonna find out. We have two queens here. We have the Fool in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. And there's the Empress. Okay. The Empress energy here is these queens. So let's see why the feminine is in love but a little insecure here with this like Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's confusion in the air, Capricorn. So let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Because like I said, we start with the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. So this is like love at first sight. This is like you're in a romance movie and, you know, you can't believe it. Like it's just like love at first sight. Your eyes meet, you're in love. Like there literally, I think, was recently a movie, wasn't it? Called that? The one where they met in the airport? How cheesy, how cliche, but it was like love at first sight or something. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Holy shit. The Wheel of Fortune. This is fireworks. The Hierophant. The Page of Wands. This is like once you meet, you're just together. Like you're not gonna date. You're not gonna date other people. You're not gonna get to know each other. You just meet and you know that this is the right person. There's like no doubt, no question. You just don't want anyone else. It's just the best damn conversation in the motherfucking airport that you ever had in your life. And you know that this is your person. This is movie star love, Capricorn. Let's learn a bit about this person because it's right off the bat. So if you have not met yet see, I'm all flustered. But if you have not yet met this person, you're going to meet them very, very soon. And all of the soulmate energies and all the destined energy, relationship, marriage, everything. This is the person you're going to spend your life with. Can we learn a little bit about this person? Who is this person? Has Capricorn already met them? What do they need to know about them? We want a little bit of the details. We got one card. The Two of Swords. What the hell? The Seven of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. This is a very guarded person. What is this? Is this? I don't think this is a new person, Capricorn. The King and the Queen of Cups are here. And the King and the Queen of Pentacles are here. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. But there's the Six of Cups. Wow. What the fudge is happening here? There's, you know, this person in the... But this person... what did they do? The Four of Cups and the Six of Cups is like this person didn't commit, didn't choose you. You didn't choose them. You didn't commit, meaning at the wrong time. You were busy. There's a very strong energy of like guarded energy. Someone got pushed away. What the hell? We need a little more. There's the Moon. And you don't realize this is the person that you're going to be with, but you know them. Okay? King of Wands, you're very attracted to them. The Two of Wands. But there's the Devil. Oh, wow. Is this something that was casual? And then this is someone there was like a fling with and then it ended. Could be a Sagittarius. There's the Sun and there's the Fool. You had a fling with someone in your past. I don't think it's like the recent past. So if you're like sitting there hoping, this is a fling, like you had a fling with this person in the distant past, Capricorn. and you're gonna run into this person. That's why the Fool is in reverse and the Hermit's in reverse. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. Somebody, let me say this, whoever pushed the other person away, this was a casual fling. It could have been a one-night stand. It could have been friends with benefits. It just could have been met on Tinder, had a couple things, whatever that would be. But nothing created from it. It was a very passionate affair. But that's the person you're going to marry. And you're going to run into this. How is this rekindling going down, first of all? And then I'm going to find out how to pinpoint who this is. I mean, I don't know how many casual affairs you've had, baby. If you've had one, well, you know who it is. But if you've had multiple, well, let's find out. But first of all, how does this happen? Does someone reach out? Do they run into each other? How do they connect again? How does this, they're like a little understanding of the Knight of Wands. Four of Cups. There's a reach out. The Three of Cups. Somebody texts, I'm hearing, well, I said text. So somebody texts, someone's been thinking about the other person. They reach out, but they reach out looking for naughty time. What the heck? They reach out looking for a little booty call. Here, a little drunk text, a little booty call. You're hot, you're sexy, I've been thinking about you. Haven't talked to you in a while. And then you're like, let's set some boundaries here, because you're right, we haven't talked in a while. And I'm not really looking for something. I'm not looking to be your booty call, your 2 a.m. Dialer here. That's not what I'm interested for. But if you want to talk, so you set some boundaries here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're not in this. So there's a little drunk text, a little booty call text. You run into each other. You're looking good. They want a piece of me. They want a piece of your Capricorn. But you're like, no. I mean, you can have a piece of me, but we'd have to date first. Dinner and a movie, baby. Dinner and a movie. Maybe 5 of those before any naughty time goes down. So, okay. That's where we're at. So then why is what's the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles here? So what's the Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups? We'll go there. What's the Queen of Cups? Oh, wait. No. Excuse me. We didn't narrow down who it is. I'm getting distracted. Capricorn. First of all, who is this? The Star is in reverse. Could be an Aquarius. Judgment is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, someone that pushed you away. Yeah, the Five of Cups and the Justice. So it's someone that you felt that there was potential with, and it didn't live up to its fullest potential. I feel it's like you were dating this person, but you knew that they were hurt. You knew you were doing casual. They made it clear, I'm not over my ex. I'm not over my, I'm going through a nasty divorce. It's someone who was clear to you at that time that they weren't healed. They were struggling. They were just looking for physical pleasure. And I think that you felt potential could have been there, and it didn't go anywhere, but you thought it could have. So this is your reading. There's a Sagittarius energy again. So there's Temperance. It could be a Sag. There's the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So they were just very guarded. You felt like they were hurt, or they made it clear that they're hurt, and you thought there was potential, but it was just physical. That was it. That's who's reaching out, you're running into, and well, they're looking for a good time, but you make that clear. I'm not really interested in that casual energy, but if you want something more, sure. So let's see what the Queen of Pentacles is. Why? The Two of Cups is in reverse in the Hierophant. That's interesting. There's the Two of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Wands. There's 3 queens here, but we have Empress energy. They want to know who else they have trust issues, Capricorn. They got trust issues, baby. The feminine here, so the masculine is wondering who else is around the feminine. Who else are you dating? Who else is, who else is there? They don't know. It's like initially, there's the Two of Cups in reverse. There's the Hierophant. Can this be a relationship? Can I see this person, something being serious here? They're very attracted to you, but do they want commitment? And you're making it, but they're, yeah, Six of Wands, they know what they want, and setting those boundaries is, yeah. So it's like they question it. Why did they initially pause or question whether they would want a relationship? Why did they initially pause or question? They want to know because they're not sure who. Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. they have trust issues. That's part of the problem here. So they're accepting your boundaries. You guys, I see you guys kind of going on a date here, and they're gonna probably want to know if there's anyone else talking to you, dating you, flirting with you, texting you, hitting you up if you're on dating apps, that type of thing. There's trust issues here, and they're not so sure they can trust. There's the pause. There's the hesitancy with the feminine. They're not sure they can trust the feminine here, but they're gonna try. Okay, all right, Cap. That's what's next in love. That's where we are at this reading. So we're going to grab some oracles. We'll see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you guys are in the middle of December. We'll go a month out. We'll see what's going on. So what's the carrying connection between you two? What is the carrying connection between Capricorn and this person? Admire. Okay. Excusez-moi. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. Okay. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I don't know why I started singing that, but you know, things you respect and like about this person. Let's get the hidden truth. Now, if they could say something that they're not saying, or they should, or they shouldn't, or they want, but they don't want you to know, let's see. What do you need to know? There's a lot here. I replay our conversations over and over again. I feel you even though we are apart. I will wait for a sign from you. I know I messed everything up. Oh, we know, baby, we know. And I wonder if you are happy without me. It's on the bottom. I want to be more than just friends. So they do seek more than just casual. Let's get their long-term intentions before we jump into the potential outcome then. What are their long-term intentions after this conversation? What are their long-term intentions? I want to, after this conversation. The Seven of Cups. Temperance. They're uncertain. They're afraid you're going to hurt them. I've felt it before. This person has really been hurt in the past. They're very afraid to commit. There are very strong issues here. They're uncertain. They want to try. There's the Sagittarius energy again. The Temperance, though, I feel more as patience here. But they're afraid you're going to hurt them. And there is a very strong fear in this person's energy. You need to be aware of that. Let's see if it's problematic. Let's see if they overcome it. Let's find out, Capricorn. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in the middle of December. Let's see how things are going, how things are progressing. This time the Temperance is in reverse. Fell upside down. The Ten of Swords. Whoa. Okay. The Ace of Cups. Okay. There's the Six of Pentacles. One more to see what is the dealio here. Page of Cups. All right. There's the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands. We have the King and the Queen of... The masculine is doing things differently here, right? We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. And we have the King and the Queen of Wands. And the masculine is the King of Wands here, obviously. And there's the Two of Wands doing things differently. There's the Nine of Swords, though. There's a very strong fear on that masculine end, but they don't want it to get in the way of this connection. There's the past energy. There's the Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Ten of Pentacles. There's the Temperance with the Ten of Swords. There's that past energy. The Temperance is in reverse, though. So it's the end of this person letting their thoughts get the best of them. It's the end of this person letting their worry stop them from being happy. They really do want to do things differently here with you, Capricorn. They want to make this work. They want a fresh start with you. They want a new beginning. They're all in. The Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles is someone who's all in. Like, this is Luke and Lorelai from the Gilmore Girls. Well, let's hope it's not Luke and Lorelai. Just that one line, though, when Luke says, I'm all in. They're all in. So with this Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, they're all in. They want to put all the effort towards this. They want to commit to you. They want to be in this relationship with you. They don't want the past to stop them. They are not going to let the past stop them. They don't want that. I think they let that probably happen last time. So fresh start and a new beginning. They are still a little bit worried. It's in the back of their mind, right? Look at him. He's looking over at the Two of Wands, but in the back of his mind and on the other side of him is the Nine of Swords. So past, the pain, the sorrow still there. This person has baggage. But there's the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. There's them knowing that there's no point in letting the past stop them from being happy. So they've learned a lot here. Your person's really gone through some experiences. There's the Tower and the Nine of Cups, because it's not fair to deprive themselves because of a past person. So they're just realizing and understanding things, Capricorn. They want to do things differently. They want to do them different with you. There is a fresh start, a new beginning with this person. And in a month, they're all in. So they're impressing you. They're pulling out all the stops. They want you to know that they're all in. And you will be moving forward with this person. And there's a very good chance You could marry them. Spend your life with this person. So that's what I have. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Cappy, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you enjoyed your reading and if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Cappy. I always appreciate your support. And let's close your reading off today with your final message. So final message for Capricorn. What do we got? Our self-respect tracks our choices. Every time we act in harmony with our authentic self and our own hearts, we earn our own respect. It is that simple. Every choice matters. So listen to your intuition because you are your best guide. Trust yourself, baby. And for those of you that like the yes or no, let's get it, baby. Yes or no? What is the answer for Capricorn? What is the answer for Capricorn? Yes or no? The answer is without questioning. That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.